Chosen one. Stop for a moment and listen. This is not random. This is not coincidence. Heaven itself has arranged for you to be here. Reading these words right now, the world may see only skin and bone, but in the spirit, your left hand carries a sign, a whisper of destiny that only 1 in a million can bear. That mark, whether you've noticed it for years or only just now, is not ordinary. It is divine evidence that you were set apart before you were born. You have always felt different. Haven't you misunderstood? Rejected without reason, carrying burdens others never seem to notice. People around you could not explain why they pulled away, why you were never fully allowed to blend in. But the unseen realm knows. The darkness recognizes the sign on you, even when you doubted yourself. And that's why the battle has been harder for you than for most. That's why storms have chased you. That's why the enemy has tried to silence you from the start. Yet hear me now, the mark is not a curse. It is a crown hidden in plain sight. Every scar, every line, every unique trace on that hand is heaven's reminder. You are chosen. You are meant to stand, not fall, to rise, not bow, to shine when all else around you grows dim. You wondered why friendships ended without cause, why doors slammed shut when you thought they should open. But what you called rejection was actually heaven's protection. God has been guarding you, pulling you away from places and people that could not carry the weight of your calling, even in loneliness. He was shaping you, chosen one. Your mark is more than a symbol. It is a spiritual assignment written into your very being. When you lift that left hand in prayer, it is like raising a banner in the unseen world. Angels recognize it. Darkness fears it. Heaven responds to it. That sign is your evidence you were created to carry glory. The Apostle Paul affirms in the second letter to the Corinthians, chapter 12, verse 9, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Every step you've taken has been watched. Every battle you've endured was not unseen. Even when you felt abandoned, even when you thought no one noticed your silent tears, heaven was recording every moment. That mark on your hand is confirmation your story is not random. Your pain is not wasted. Your destiny cannot be stolen. Chosen one. This is divine intervention. Do not treat it as just another message. Many will scroll past, but you cannot. You know deep within this word is yours. Heaven is calling your name, and right now, the Spirit is tugging on your heart, reminding you who you are. I call you to respond, not later, not tomorrow, but now. As a prophetic act, type this number in the comments, 777. It is the seal of completion, alignment, and divine confirmation. When you write it, you are declaring, I hear you, Lord, I am chosen. I accept my calling, and before you move on, I invite you like this message. Share it so other chosen ones may awaken, and subscribe so you never miss what heaven is speaking. This is not about popularity. It is about raising a generation that knows who they are in God. Lift your left hand for a moment. Look at it with fresh eyes. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. You are a sign carrier, a light bearer, a chosen vessel marked for glory. And this is only the beginning. Chosen one, before you even drew your first breath. Your story was already written. The mark on your left hand is not the beginning, but the continuation of a plan that existed long before time itself. You may think your life started the day you entered this world, but heaven's pen had already crafted your lines, your battles, and your victories. You were known before you were seen. You were chosen before you were formed. There were secrets whispered about you in eternity. Angels knew of your arrival. The Father himself spoke your name into existence, while others are products of chance. You are a product of divine intention, and the sign you carry on your hand is only a fragment of the script he inscribed upon your soul. You have asked, why me? Why do I feel so different, so set apart, even when I want to blend in? The answer is simple yet profound, because heaven chose you before the world had the chance to reject you. The rejection came later, but the choice was first. Before your parents knew you, God already marked you as his vessel. Scripture says in the Gospel of John, chapter 15, verse 16, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you." These words are not vague promises. They are blueprints of your life. The mark on your hand is a visible reminder of those plans. Sometimes you have felt lost, wandering in circles, unsure if you were even walking the right road. But from heaven's view, you were exactly where you were meant to be, because even your detours have been woven into destiny. Chosen one. Can you not see how every season was part of your preparation? The nights of loneliness were not wasted. They carved resilience into you. The silent tears watered the soil of your spirit so your faith could grow. Even the betrayals that broke your heart were part of a greater refining. Like gold in fire, you were being purified. And the sign on your hand testifies that you are not ordinary metal, but rare treasure. When you look back, you can begin to see the thread, that near accident you survived, that closed door you cried over, that sudden shift that seemed like a setback. Each one was part of a design too great for you to grasp at the time. Yet here you are, still standing, still marked, still chosen. Others may question you, but you do not need their validation. The mark itself is validation enough. It whispers of a covenant between heaven and your life, an unbreakable seal of purpose. That is why storms have never destroyed you. That is why weapons formed against you could not prosper. Not because you are strong, but because the author of your story will not let his word return void. Chosen one. Understand this truth. Your identity does not start with the world, it starts with the word. You are not defined by your mistakes, your failures, or even your scars. You are defined by the one who wrote your name into eternity. That is why your mark matters. It is not random flesh, it is prophecy on skin. So when doubt rises and the enemy whispers that you are ordinary, look again at your left hand. See it with spiritual eyes. See the covenant. See the reminder that you were written into existence with intention. And remember this, always, you are not here by accident. You are here because heaven designed it so. Chosen one, your journey has not been ordinary. You carry battles within you that most cannot even see. Behind your smile, there have been nights of wrestling, seasons of silence where you cried into the darkness, wondering if anyone understood the weight you were carrying. And yet, you are still here. That alone is evidence of something greater over your life. The unseen wars you fought were not punishments but preparations. Others would have crumbled under the pressure you endured. But heaven preserved you. You may not realize it yet, But each scar you carry is a testimony. Each tear you shed has watered the ground for the fruit that will soon spring forth. What others dismissed as weakness, heaven has recorded as strength. The Apostle Paul assures us in the book of Ephesians, chapter 3, verse 20, "Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine." Chosen one, reflect on that. The pain you have carried in silence, the storms that nearly swallowed you, none of them will define your end. Instead, they will become platforms for God's glory. What you saw as breaking points were actually turning points. The struggles you faced alone are about to testify for you. You are not just surviving battles, you are conquering ground in the spiritual realm. The very fact that you have been misunderstood, that your presence unsettles some, proves the truth. Light always disturbs darkness. You are the light carrier. Your life disrupts chains without you even realizing it. That is why attacks intensified against you. You became a threat the moment you were born. Chosen one. I know sometimes you have wondered why your life has felt harder than others, why rejection follows you, why you've had to endure loss while others seem carefree. It is because you are not ordinary. You are not common soil, you are chosen ground, and chosen ground must be tilled, pressed, and refined. For the harvest it carries is not for you alone, but for nations yet unseen. Do not be deceived into thinking that your battles mean you are forgotten. No, your battles are evidence that you are remembered. Heaven would not have invested so much training into someone who has no calling. The intensity of your pain is a clue to the magnitude of your assignment. That mark on your hand is confirmation that what you suffer is not meaningless. It is divine preparation. Now, I invite you to make a bold declaration. In the comments, type, "I rise now." These 3 words may seem simple, but they carry prophetic weight. By writing them, you are declaring resurrection over dead places in your life. You are announcing to darkness that you will no longer stay buried under fear, rejection, or shame. You are rising into identity, rising into destiny, rising into the fullness of your calling. Do you feel the weight of this moment? This is not casual. The fact that you are here, reading, breathing, alive after everything you faced, is evidence that your story is not finished. God is not done with you. That left hand carries a mark, but your entire being carries destiny. So lift your head. Chosen one, wipe away the tears of yesterday. You are not forgotten, not abandoned, not overlooked. You are the one the Lord Himself has set apart. And soon, the battles that nearly broke you will become the testimonies that crown you. Chosen one. You must understand something vital. Your very presence disturbs the realm of darkness. The light you carry is not passive. It is a flame that consumes shadows. Even when you do not intend for it to, people sense it. Atmospheres shift when you enter. Some cannot explain why they are drawn to you, while others feel an unexplainable urge to oppose you. This is not about personality, it is about the anointing written into your being. The mark on your left hand is a visible sign of this spiritual reality. While the world might overlook it, unseen forces recognize it instantly. That is why you often face resistance in places where others walk freely. The opposition you experience is not because you are weak, but because you are powerful. Darkness does not waste energy fighting what does not threaten it. The level of warfare surrounding you is evidence of the level of authority within you. Chosen one, Take a moment to see this clearly. Your battles have always been disproportionate because your calling is disproportionate. From a young age, you faced pressures others did not, where others were allowed to blend in. You were constantly set apart. What felt like unfair struggle was, in truth, divine separation. God has been protecting the oil in your life, ensuring that it would not be diluted or contaminated before its time. The book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 1, records these words, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you." This is not a suggestion, it is a command. You are not called to hide your light or to minimize your presence for the comfort of others. You are called to shine, and in shining, you will expose darkness not only around you, but within generational lines that have long been bound. The same light that unsettles people is the light that breaks curses and destroys chains. Think of the times you felt out of place, misunderstood, or misjudged. Those were not accidents. They were indicators of the fact that your spirit carries a frequency not everyone can handle. Oil carries weight, and those who have no capacity to steward it often recoil in discomfort. But do not mistake their reaction for rejection. Heaven has been affirming you in the very moments you felt cast aside. Chosen one. The reason your presence exposes hidden motives is because truth cannot coexist with lies. The reason you have been resisted in workplaces, in friendships, even in family lines, is because the call on your life brings everything into the open. You were not chosen to walk in shadows, you were chosen to be the evidence of God's glory in the earth. You may not see it yet, but even your silence carries power. Even when you feel small, the spirit within you radiates. This is why the enemy has worked overtime to keep you doubting yourself, to silence your voice, to bury your confidence. If you ever fully understood who you are, nothing could stop you. And so the enemy tries to exhaust you before revelation can ignite you. But the mark on your left hand testifies against his lies. It declares that you belong to heaven, that you are not here by chance, and that no darkness can put out the light you carry. It is both a shield and a seal, a reminder that you were created to disrupt, to unsettle, to awaken. Beloved, do not apologize for the fire you carry. Do not shrink for the comfort of those who fear your light. Stand in the truth of who you are chosen, marked, and unstoppable, for the glory upon you is not fading, it is rising. Chosen one, you now stand at a crossroads. This is not a small decision, not a casual moment. It is a divine intersection where destiny asks you to choose. The mark on your left hand is more than a symbol of calling. It is a reminder that time cannot always be postponed, and opportunities do not remain open forever. There is a weight to this season, a holy urgency pressing on your spirit. You have felt it already. The tension between obedience and delay. The quiet voice urging you forward while fear whispers, "Not yet." You know in your heart that remaining still is no longer an option. To stay silent now would be rebellion, and to delay is to risk losing what heaven has prepared. Chosen one, you are one decision away from stepping fully into the life God has written for you. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31, verse 8, declares, "The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Let these words sink deep. You are not being asked to walk alone into unknown territory. The very one who marked you is already ahead of you, preparing the way, removing obstacles, and strengthening your feet. What you fear will not destroy you. What feels uncertain will become testimony. But the key is obedience, your willingness to move when God says move. Many around you will not understand this path. They will call it strange, reckless, unnecessary. But that is because they cannot see what you see. They do not bear the sign you carry. You cannot explain to them what heaven has whispered only to you. Your calling will not always be understood, but it must always be obeyed. Chosen one, take this moment seriously. Every time you delayed before, mercy covered you. Every time you hesitated, grace reached back and pulled you forward. But understand, this mercy does not linger forever, and grace is not a license to remain stuck. There is an appointed time, and you are standing in it now. And because this word is not just for a fleeting moment, but for the journey ahead, I invite you to stay connected. If this message speaks to your spirit, if it stirs something deep inside that tells you, this is for me, then do not let it slip away. Like this word, so it remains with you. Share it with someone who may also be marked but unaware. And subscribe so you never miss the voice of heaven speaking again. This is not about building numbers, it is about building family, about raising a generation of chosen ones who recognize their mark and rise together. Think about it. How many times have you longed for confirmation? How many times have you asked for a sign, for direction, for clarity? And now, the very thing you prayed for is in front of you. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. But it cannot end here. You must choose to keep walking, to keep listening, to stay aligned with every word God has prepared. Beloved, do not underestimate the importance of this moment. Heaven has brought you to the edge of decision. The mark on your hand is evidence that you are called. But your choice is evidence that you are willing. And when your will aligns with His, the impossible will bow before you. Lift your eyes. Chosen one. The crossroads is not a place of fear, but of destiny. The road before you is narrow, yes, but it is filled with light. And if you choose it, you will see doors open that no man can shut. Chosen one. The mark on your left hand is not only a reminder of who you are, it is also a prophetic signal that heaven is watching the steps you take in this very season. You may not realize it, but you are standing in a moment of alignment. Doors are shifting. Assignments are moving into position. What once felt delayed is now being accelerated. Because the time appointed for you is closer than you think. You have felt the stirring, haven't you? That sense that something greater is pulling on your spirit. The ordinary no longer satisfies you. The shallow distractions of this world cannot quench your hunger. Deep within, you know you were made for more. You feel a holy dissatisfaction, and it is heaven's way of waking you up, urging you not to settle, but to step into your true calling. The Apostle John records in the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 8, "See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." This word is not for another generation, it is for you right now. There are doors set before you that no opposition can close. Opportunities marked with your name. Blessings aligned with your assignment. Breakthroughs connected to your obedience. And yet, the choice remains in your hands. Will you walk through, or will you hesitate at the threshold, chosen one? The mark on your hand declares that you were meant to walk boldly. Heaven has confirmed your identity. The Spirit has whispered direction. Now, it is about agreement, your agreement with heaven's decree. For when you align, the floodgates of favor open, and no darkness can resist what has been stamped with God's authority. But understand, this agreement is not only in thought, it is in action. That is why I call you to respond prophetically. Right now, in the comments, type this number, 4,444. This is not a random sequence. 4,444 is the sign of divine stability and the establishment of God's order. By typing it, you are declaring, Lord, establish me, root me in your will. Let my steps be secure. Do not dismiss this act as small. Heaven honors faith. Even in simple expressions, what you write becomes a declaration in the unseen realm. It is your way of saying, you will not waver. You will not be shaken, and you will not be moved away from your calling. This is your covenant moment to be established, firm and unshakable. Chosen one, you have wavered before, you have doubted, you have questioned if you were truly chosen, or if the mark on you was just imagination. But look back at your life. Every time you should have fallen, you stood. Every time the enemy tried to silence you, you survived. That is proof you are not ordinary. That is proof you are carried by something greater than yourself. Now, heaven asks for your agreement. The mark testifies of your calling, but your declaration solidifies your stance. Do not wait for another sign. Do not ask for another confirmation. You have it now. This is your moment to anchor yourself, to be unshaken in the face of storms, to rise with the confidence of one established by God Himself. Beloved, you are stepping into a season of foundation. The winds may blow, the waves may rise, but your house will not fall, for it is built on the rock. The mark on your hand is not fading. It is eternal proof that you belong to the Lord. So declare it, live it, and walk in it. You are chosen, and you are established. Beloved chosen one, not all battles are visible. Some of the greatest wars you have fought were fought in silence, in the hidden places of your heart, where no one else could see the weight pressing against you. To the outside world, you appeared strong, composed, even unshaken. But within, there were nights when your soul felt weary, when your mind was pulled in every direction, when your spirit cried out for relief. These hidden battles have shaped you more than any outward victory. They have refined you in ways applause never could. You know what it feels like to endure pain in silence, to wrestle with thoughts that others could not understand, to carry burdens that were not yours but fell upon your shoulders because of who you are. This is the price of being chosen. The mark on your left hand is not only a sign of destiny, it is a reminder that your struggles are not wasted. The psalmist testifies in the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verse 1, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." In your silent wars, when you felt unseen and unheard, heaven was covering you. When you thought no one noticed, the Almighty Himself was your shelter. This is why you did not collapse under the weight. This is why you endured storms that should have destroyed you. Even in the hidden places, you were held. Chosen one, recognize this truth. The pain you carried privately was never in vain. It has made you resilient, sharp, and spiritually alert. While others crumble at the first sign of hardship, you have learned endurance. While others rely on applause, you have learned to lean on God's presence. Your hidden battles have built a strength in you that the visible world cannot explain. Think of those seasons when you felt misunderstood, when even those closest to you could not grasp the depth of your struggle. Instead of comfort, you were met with silence. Instead of understanding, you were met with judgment. And yet, even in that loneliness, you discovered a closeness with God that no one could take away. That intimacy is your treasure. It was carved in the nights when no one else was watching. You have carried weights that were generational, breaking patterns that existed long before you were born. The struggles you bore were not only for yourself, they were wars fought for your family, for those who will come after you. What seemed like an isolated struggle was actually an intercession written into your very being. The mark on your hand is evidence that you were chosen to confront what others ignored. Do not despise the silent seasons. They were altars of training. They were proving grounds where heaven equipped you. You learned to hear His voice in the quiet, to trust His plan when answers seemed absent, to walk by faith when sight failed. And though those battles were hidden from human eyes, they were never hidden from God. Beloved, take courage in this. Nothing you endured privately will be wasted publicly. The very battles that tried to crush you will become the testimonies that lift others. Your story will be the key that unlocks hope in those who are still fighting in silence. The mark on your hand is not only a seal of identity, it is a banner of victory, declaring that what was fought in the shadows will soon shine in the light. So breathe. Chosen one, the silent wars are not your end. They are your preparation, your training, your refining. And even now, you carry within you the quiet strength of one who has faced darkness and learned that the shadow of the Almighty is greater still. Chosen one, the mark on your left hand is more than a sign of difference. It is the seal of heaven. It declares over your life that you are set apart, consecrated, and assigned. This is not something that can be erased, not something that time or opposition can undo. Once heaven places a seal, no man, no circumstance, no enemy can break it. You are His, and nothing can change that truth. Often, you have looked at your life and wondered why certain doors closed, why certain people walked away, why certain opportunities seemed to vanish just when you were reaching for them. What you thought was loss was in fact preservation. The seal over your life did not allow you to attach yourself to what would destroy you. Though you did not understand it at the time, heaven was saying, "This one is mine, and I will not allow them to be wasted." The Apostle Paul charges in the book of Philippians, chapter 1, verse 6, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." Chosen one. Meditate on this. The seal on your hand is not a reminder of what you must finish in your own strength. It is proof that God Himself is committed to finishing what He started in you. This is why you cannot fail in the way the enemy hopes you will. You may stumble, you may fall, but the work within you cannot be abandoned. Heaven has invested too much in you to let you go. The seal is not only protection, it is ownership. It says to every force of darkness, "This life does not belong to you." That is why certain attacks on your life never succeeded. That is why, even in your lowest points, something within you refused to let go. The seal was speaking when you had no words. The seal was fighting when you had no strength. Chosen one, do not underestimate what it means to be sealed. It means you are marked for purpose, not destruction. It means you are carried by grace, not striving. It means that even when others see nothing special, heaven sees destiny written all over you. The mark on your hand is heaven's reminder that you are not ordinary soil. You are holy ground. Think of how the enemy has tried repeatedly to distract you, to lure you into patterns that would break you. Yet somehow, you could never fully fit into those places. You tried to belong, but belonging never lasted. You tried to conform, but conformity always cracked under the weight of who you really are. That discomfort was not failure, it was evidence of the seal. You cannot be what you were never meant to be. Beloved, the seal of heaven is also a promise that the calling on your life will manifest, a promise that your pain will transform into purpose, a promise that even the unfinished parts of your story are in the hands of the author who never leaves his work incomplete. What others abandoned, God is perfecting. What others dismissed, heaven is highlighting. So, walk with confidence. Chosen one, you are not wandering without direction. You are sealed, protected, and carried. The mark on your hand is not fading ink, it is eternal covenant. And when the time is right, the fullness of what has been sealed within you will be revealed. And the world will see what heaven has always known. You are chosen, and you are his, chosen one. Deep within you, there has always been a voice, a whisper that refuses to be silenced. At times, it has spoken gently, pulling your heart back when you strayed too far. At other times, it thundered like a storm in your chest, reminding you that compromise was never meant to be your portion. That voice is not imagination. It is the Spirit of the living God, calling you back to the narrow way. Again and again, from childhood, you sensed it, a tug that stopped you from going where others freely went, a conviction that others mocked but you could not ignore. Many times, you tried to drown it out. You wanted to silence it so you could fit in, so you could live without the constant weight of responsibility. And yet, no matter how far you wandered, the voice remained. It followed you into dark places. It lingered in quiet nights. It interrupted conversations. And it would not let you rest until you remembered you are chosen. The prophet Elijah spoke in the first book of Kings, chapter 18, verse 21. How long will you waver between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. These words echo into your present moment. The Spirit within you has been asking the same question. How long will you hesitate? How long will you wrestle with the call? Trying to live in two worlds at once. Chosen one, you cannot live divided. Your mark testifies of ownership. You are his. And your life will never work outside of that truth. Every time you tried to choose rebellion, the weight inside reminded you that you did not belong there. Every time you chose compromise, conviction burned until you could not ignore it. Others sin with ease, but you cannot. Others run far, but you are always pulled back. That is the voice, the undeniable call of God, refusing to let you go. Do not despise that conviction. It is proof of his love. It is evidence that heaven still has its hand on you. Conviction is not punishment, it is rescue. When you feel it, you are not being condemned, you are being reminded that the seal is still intact. You have not been abandoned. You have not been given over. You are still chosen. Beloved, hear me now. You are one act of surrender away from peace. The wars within you are not because God is distant, but because He is near. He is calling, pulling, urging, waiting for your yes. And when your yes becomes full and final, the battles inside will break. The rest you have longed for will flood your soul. That is why I ask you to respond today. In the comments, type "I return." Do not underestimate the weight of these two words. They are not empty letters. They are your declaration to heaven and to the unseen realm that you are done running. They are a sword cutting ties with rebellion, a key unlocking doors of restoration. By writing them, you are aligning your will with the one who has been calling you all along. Chosen one, this is your moment. The mark on your hand was never random. The voice in your heart was never coincidence. Heaven has been pursuing you relentlessly, not to punish, but to redeem. You are chosen, and chosen ones cannot escape the sound of their shepherd. His voice has called you here, and His voice will lead you forward. So listen, beloved, do not waver, do not delay. The voice that calls you is the same voice that created the stars, the same voice that parted seas, the same voice that breathed life into your lungs. And that voice has not grown tired of you. It still says, "Follow me." Chosen one, your obedience is not a small thing. When you yield, when you say yes to what God is asking of you, it is not only your life that shifts, entire atmospheres respond. Your obedience is the key that shakes nations, that alters destinies, that causes chains to break, not only from your hands but from those connected to you. The mark on your left hand is not just a symbol of personal calling, it is a declaration of generational impact. Every time you hesitate, you feel the weight of delay. But every time you move in alignment, even in small steps, ripples spread farther than you realize. Heaven sees it. Hell fears it. The earth itself responds when a chosen one rises. This is why the battle to keep you silent, distracted, or afraid has been so fierce, because one yes from you can bring freedom to many. The Apostle Peter reminds us in the first letter of Peter, chapter 5, verse 10, "The God of all grace, who called you to His eternal glory, will Himself restore you and make you strong." Chosen one, restoration is not only coming for you, it will flow through you. The grace that lifts you will not stop with your life. It will touch families, communities, even generations that will never meet you face to face. This is the weight of your yes. You may think you are only one person, but in heaven's design, one chosen vessel carries the capacity to shift the course of history. This is why obedience matters. Think of the people waiting on the other side of your courage. Think of the doors that will open because you refused to quit. Think of the chains that will fall because you decided to obey. You are not insignificant. The mark you carry is proof that your life has purpose beyond what you see in this moment. And because of this, I ask you to stay connected. If these words stir something within you, if they confirm what you already sense in your spirit, then do not let the connection break. Like this message, so it remains with you. Share it with others who may also be carrying marks they do not yet understand. And subscribe so you do not miss what heaven is continuing to release. This is not about numbers. It is about building a family of chosen ones who rise together, each carrying light into the darkness. Beloved, never underestimate the power of what God can do with your yes. Moses was one man, yet he led a nation out of slavery. Esther was one woman, yet her courage saved her people. David was one shepherd boy, yet his obedience shifted kingdoms. And you marked, chosen, set apart. You are one step of obedience away from unlocking things greater than you imagine. Do not shrink back. The battles you fought were only training for the assignment ahead. The tears you shed were watering the very ground of your destiny. The scars you carry are now becoming signs of authority. When you say yes, even the heavens rejoice, for another key has been turned. Another chosen one has stepped fully into their role. So, lift your head. Chosen one. Do not see your obedience as small. It is mighty. It is history-shaping. And the mark on your left hand will forever remind you of this truth when you obey. Nations tremble, and heaven moves. Chosen one. The battles you have endured were never just about you. They were assignments meant to end with you. For generations, patterns of bondage, cycles of pain, and chains of limitation have moved through family lines. But when you appeared, when you were born carrying the mark, heaven declared, it ends here. The struggles you have faced are not evidence of weakness, but of assignment. You were chosen as the breaker, the one who confronts what others tolerated, the one who refuses to pass down what has oppressed so many before you. Your warfare has always been larger than your personal story. It has been about shifting the destiny of your lineage. The prophet Joel proclaimed in the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 25, I will repay you for the years the locusts have eaten. Beloved, those years of loss, those years of pain, those years where it seemed as though everything was devoured, are not the final chapter. Restoration is promised to you, not only for yourself, but for the line connected to you. The very areas where your family has suffered defeat will become the places where God shows His greatest glory through you. You may wonder why your life felt harder, why your battles seemed heavier. It is because you were carrying weight for more than yourself. Others walked freely while you struggled. Because what you were breaking was not theirs to fight, it was yours. You were not just battling for survival, you were breaking chains for generations to come. Think of it. The addictions that plagued your family, the poverty that limited them, the silence that bound them, the spiritual blindness that kept them from seeing truth. All of it rose against you because the enemy knew that if you broke it, it would never return. You were marked as the ending point, the one who would draw the line and say, no more. Chosen one. The scars you carry are not just personal, they are prophetic. They testify that you have stood where others fell, that you endured what others could not, and that you survived with the mark intact. Those scars will one day speak to others. It can be done. Chains can be broken. Generational curses can be ended. You may have felt alone, but you were never abandoned. Heaven has been with you at every step, strengthening you for battles others did not even recognize. Angels surrounded you in nights of warfare. The Spirit whispered strength into your heart when despair weighed heavy. You are not here by chance. You are here because you were chosen to be a breaker, a liberator, a carrier of freedom. Beloved, see this clearly. You are not defined by the battles you inherited. You are defined by the victory written over you. The mark on your hand is not the mark of bondage. It is the sign of freedom. It declares to the unseen world that you were chosen to end cycles, not to repeat them. So, lift your head. The chains that haunted your family will not pass through you. The patterns of defeat end here. You are the breaker, the chosen one, the sealed vessel carrying restoration. And though the battles have been fierce, your victory will be greater still. Chosen one. The mark on your left hand is not only a sign of identity, but also a signal of miracles yet to come. You may not fully see it now, but your life has been set apart for wonders that defy human explanation. What others call coincidence, you will call testimony. What others see as impossible, you will see unfold before your very eyes. Your journey has been filled with impossibilities, moments when the road seemed closed, when resources were lacking, when strength was gone, and yet you survived. Do you realize what that means? It means you are living proof that God's hand is upon you. That mark on your hand is a heavenly signature, and heaven never signs its name on something without intention. The Spirit of the Lord speaks in the book of Acts, chapter 1, verse 8. You will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you. Chosen one. The power promised is not abstract, it is for you. That mark you carry is confirmation that you were not called to live an ordinary life. Power will flow through you, not because of who you are in the flesh, but because of who you are in the Spirit. The battles you survived were preparing you to carry this power without breaking, to walk in miracles without pride, to move in authority with humility. Think of it, your very presence will become an answer to prayers. Where others see sickness, you will carry healing. Where others see despair, you will release hope. Where others see impossibility, you will declare possibility. The mark is not decoration, it is commission. It is heaven saying, this one will be a vessel of wonders. But miracles require agreement. They require faith. You cannot walk in what you refuse to believe. This is why I ask you to take a prophetic step right now. In the comments, type this number 888. This is not just digits, it is a declaration. 888 is the number of new beginnings, the sign that resurrection life is flowing, the mark of abundance beyond measure. By writing it, you are declaring, I step into my season of miracles. I receive new beginnings. I walk in the fullness of what God has prepared. Do not underestimate the act. Heaven responds to faith, even in small expressions. Writing those numbers is more than an outward action, it is an inward agreement. It is you stepping out of doubt and into faith. It is you declaring that the miracles marked for your life will not pass you by. Beloved, the days of merely surviving are ending. The days of walking in wonder are beginning. The tears you cried in secret are about to become shouts of joy in public. The very places where you were once broken will become altars of testimony. And the mark on your hand will be proof that you were chosen not just to endure, but to display the glory of God. So stand ready, chosen one. Your miracles are not far, they are near. And the sign you carry is heaven's promise that when the world says no, God will still say yes. Chosen one, there is a sobering truth you must hear. Mercy does not linger forever. The patience of heaven is vast, but it is not endless. You are deeply loved. Yes, you are covered by grace. Yes, but grace is not permission to live divided forever. There comes a point when rebellion closes ears, blinds eyes, and hardens hearts until the voice of God is no longer heard. This is why the Spirit has been pressing on you with such urgency. Heaven knows the danger of delay. Every time you resist the voice within, you step closer to silence. Every time you postpone obedience, you risk missing the appointed time. You may not see it, but the unseen world is very aware. Mercy is not weakness, it is opportunity. But opportunities do not last forever. The Book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 26, carries a weighty warning. If we deliberately keep on sinning after we have received the knowledge of the truth, no sacrifice for sins is left. Chosen one, let these words pierce your heart. This is not a threat, it is truth. To reject what heaven has revealed is to step into danger. The Spirit has been calling you, guiding you, warning you. Do not harden your heart, for one more rebellion could become blindness. One more act of resistance could close the very door you have been praying for. Beloved, you stand on the edge of promise, but also on the edge of peril. That is why the weight of this moment feels so heavy. You can sense it, can't you? The stirring, the unease, the awareness that this is not just another day. The Spirit is pulling on you because eternity is in the balance. You were not chosen to perish. You were not marked to be lost. The sign on your left hand is evidence that you belong to the Lord. Yet, belonging requires surrender. You cannot live as if you are your own and still expect the fullness of what He promised. You cannot cling to shadows and still walk in light. Chosen one, see it clearly. Heaven has invested too much in you to let you drift without warning. The reason you feel conviction so strongly is because the Spirit is still near. If He were gone, you would feel nothing. Conviction is not rejection. It is proof you are still loved. But love demands response. Do not mistake mercy for indifference. The fact that you are alive, breathing, reading these words, is proof that grace is still extended. But the Spirit whispers, do not wait. Do not gamble with time, for tomorrow is never guaranteed. Beloved, your destiny is too precious to be forfeited. The mark on your hand is too sacred to be ignored. Heaven is calling, and this may be the final call before silence. Listen while you still can. Obey while the door is open, for the day may come when the voice is gone and the door is shut. Take this warning not as despair, but as hope. For if you hear it now, it means the door is still open. The path is still available. The crown is still waiting. But you must move before mercy steps back. Chosen one, eternity leans close in this moment. Choose wisely. The mark on your hand was never meant to end in regret. It was meant to end in glory. Chosen one, you must understand that what has been prepared for you cannot be stolen. The crown reserved for your life is not a generic prize. It was crafted with your name inscribed upon it. No counterfeit can wear it. No pretender can claim it. And no enemy can strip it from you unless you willingly lay it down. The mark on your left hand is evidence that heaven has prepared something eternal. Something weightier than the fleeting rewards of this world. Throughout your journey, there have been moments when you feared you had lost too much, that too much time had passed, or that your mistakes had disqualified you. But hear this truth: what God has designed for you is secured beyond human reach. Even in your failures, the crown remains preserved. Even in your wandering, the inheritance was never removed. What belongs to you by divine decree cannot be stolen by man or demon. The Apostle Paul charges in the first letter to Timothy, chapter 6, verse 12, "Fight the good fight of the faith. Take hold of the eternal life to which you were called." Chosen one. Notice the command, fight, and take hold. Your crown is not simply placed on your head without resistance. It is something you must fight for, something you must reach for, something you must refuse to release even when battle grows fierce. The mark on your hand is not a decoration, but a call to perseverance. Think of the many distractions the enemy has placed before you, fleeting pleasures, false opportunities, empty promises. Each was designed not simply to entertain you, but to lure you away from your crown. If you lose focus, you risk letting go of what is eternal for what is temporary. Yet, every time you resisted, every time you returned, you showed that your spirit still longs for what is real. Beloved, your crown is not only about your own reward, it carries weight for others as well. When you walk in the fullness of your calling, you open doors for those around you. When you live as the chosen one you are, others find courage to rise. Your crown carries influence. This is why the fight is so intense, because the enemy knows that if you wear it, others will follow your light. Remember this, your crown is not fragile. It cannot be tarnished by the failures of your past. It cannot be broken by the storms you endured. It is held in heaven's keeping, untouched and untouchable. And one day, when you stand before the Lord, it will be placed upon your head as proof that you endured, that you believed, that you refused to surrender your mark. Chosen one, do not despise the fight. Every struggle is shaping you to carry the weight of what is coming. A crown is not given to the unprepared. It is placed upon those who endured, who stood, who overcame. And that is who you are becoming. Lift your eyes beyond the temporary. See beyond the pain of today. Ahead of you is a crown no thief can steal, no liar can counterfeit, no enemy can touch. It bears your name, and one day it will rest upon your head, shining with the glory of the one who chose you. Chosen one, your journey was never meant to be walked in isolation. You are not only chosen for yourself, you are chosen for a generation. The fire you carry is not just a personal flame, it is a torch meant to ignite others. Your obedience, your faith, your persistence is more than survival, it is leadership. You are a torchbearer, and your light will awaken those who are still trapped in shadows. Think about it, every trial you endured has equipped you with wisdom. Every season of silence has sharpened your spirit. Every battle has forged within you an authority that cannot be faked. Now, as you stand in this moment, the mark on your hand testifies that your light was not meant to be hidden but lifted high. Nations may not know your name, but they will feel the impact of your flame. The prophet Isaiah declared in the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 1, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you." Chosen one. This word is not just poetic, it is prophetic. Your rising is not optional. Your shining is not a suggestion. It is heaven's decree over your life. You were not called to blend into the crowd, but to blaze a path for others to follow. And when you lift your torch, others trapped in darkness will see and find the courage to rise as well. This is why I encourage you now, if this word burns in your heart, do not let it stay hidden. Like this message, so it remains close to you. Share it, so another torchbearer may awaken. And subscribe so that you continue walking with this chosen family. Every act of engagement is not about numbers, it is about connection. About building a community where chosen ones rise together. And I ask you, chosen one, to leave a comment below. Write your declaration. Say, I carry the torch. These words are not mere text. They are a statement of identity, a prophetic act. When you write them, you are affirming that your life is not just for yourself, but for others. You are acknowledging that the light you carry is responsibility as much as it is gift. It is your agreement to rise, to shine, to lead. Understand this, when one torch is lifted, it lights the way for another. Soon, an entire generation burns with fire. You may feel small, but your flame can ignite countless others. This is why the mark on your hand is not ordinary. It is the sign of one entrusted with light. Beloved, your rising will not be easy. Darkness will push back. Opposition will come. But you were not chosen because the road was easy. You were chosen because you were strong enough to endure. And because your flame is fierce enough to withstand the winds of resistance. Remember, light does not ask permission to shine, it simply shines. And darkness has no choice but to flee. So, lift your head, torchbearer. The world needs your light. Families, communities, even strangers you will never meet are waiting for your obedience. The mark on your hand is proof that your flame is real. And when you lift it high, you will not only fulfill your calling, you will awaken others to theirs. Chosen one. Destiny is not a distant dream waiting for another lifetime. Destiny is already in motion, moving even when you do not see it, weaving through every detail of your life. What felt like delay was never denial. What looked like closed doors were only pauses, carefully aligned with divine timing. Heaven has not forgotten you. The mark on your hand is the sign that every word spoken over your life is still alive, waiting for its appointed moment. At times, you believed you had lost too much time, that mistakes had stolen too many years, that perhaps you had missed your chance. But beloved, destiny does not crumble under the weight of delay. The author of your story is not bound by clocks or calendars. What you thought was wasted, he calls preparation. What you thought was silence, he calls alignment. You are not behind, you are exactly where you need to be for the next step to unfold. The prophet Habakkuk wrote in the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3, "For the revelation awaits an appointed time, though it linger. Wait for it, it will surely come. It will not delay." Chosen one, let these words steady your heart. The revelation spoken over you has its time, and no force in hell can cancel it. Though it seemed to linger, though it stretched your faith to breaking, it will not be late. Heaven's timing is always precise, and the mark you carry is evidence that the appointed time is nearer than you think. Look back at the path behind you. Notice the strange turns, the unexpected pauses, the moments when you wanted to quit but something kept you standing. Do you see the thread now? Every piece, every season, even the pain, was preparing you for this moment. If doors had opened too soon, you would not have been ready. If blessings had arrived before your roots were deep, you could not have sustained them. Destiny waits until the vessel is prepared, and you, beloved, are being made ready. The storms you endured did not erase your calling. they refined it. The tears you cried were not wasted. They watered the ground of your future. Even the wilderness seasons, the times of silence and confusion, were places where heaven carved endurance and faith into your spirit. These are the qualities that will carry you into the doors now opening before you. Do not fear the unknown ahead. The same God who ordered your steps through valleys is guiding you into mountains. The same Spirit who comforted you in loneliness will empower you in influence. You will not walk unprepared. You have already been equipped in the fire of your trials. What you carry now is wisdom, authority, and a faith that has been tested and proven. Chosen one. Your destiny is not only about you, it is about those who will be touched by your obedience. Every step forward you take becomes a path for others. Your breakthrough becomes their roadmap. Your testimony becomes their confirmation. This is why the enemy fought you so hard, not because of who you are alone, but because of the countless lives connected to your rising. Beloved, the delays are over. The alignment is here. Destiny is not waiting for tomorrow, it is unfolding in you now. The mark on your hand is the seal that you were never forgotten, never abandoned, never left behind. And as you step forward, you will see doors open that no man can shut. Opportunities align that no enemy can block. And favor surround you like a shield. Take courage. Chosen one. Destiny is moving. The time you thought was lost is being redeemed. The story you thought was broken is being rewritten with glory. The future you thought was gone is rising before your very eyes. Chosen one. The journey has led you here not as the same person who began it, but as one transformed, refined, and marked forever by the hand of heaven. The trials you endured, the storms you survived, the tears you shed, all have become stepping stones leading you into the fullness of who you are. You are no longer wandering, no longer uncertain. You stand now as one unshakable, one unstoppable, one crowned with a destiny that cannot be denied. The psalmist sings in the book of Psalms, chapter 118, verse 17, I will not die but live, and will proclaim what the Lord has done. Chosen one. This is your declaration. The mark on your left hand is the witness that death could not hold you, despair could not bury you, and darkness could not silence you. You are alive not merely to exist, but to proclaim, to shine, to demonstrate the greatness of the one who chose you. What was meant to destroy you has only refined you. What was meant to silence you has only amplified your voice. Look at yourself through heaven's eyes. You are not broken, you are rebuilt. You are not abandoned, you are sealed. You are not weak, you are strengthened. Every part of your journey has been used to make you into a vessel fit for glory. The scars on your soul are not shame but proof of survival. The battles you fought are not evidence of weakness but of courage. And the mark on your hand stands as the eternal reminder you are chosen, and nothing can change that. Beloved, this is not the end. It is the continuation of a story written in eternity. Your future is not small, it is vast. Your influence is not limited, it is expanding. Your purpose is not finished, it is only unfolding. The crown that waits for you is secure. The light within you, unquenchable. The fire upon you, undeniable. Do not fear what lies ahead. The same God who has carried you this far will carry you into every promise. The same Spirit who sustained you in the valley will empower you on the mountain. and the same seal upon your hand will testify before all creation that you belong to him. You are unshakable because your foundation is not in this world, but in his word. You are unstoppable because your strength is not in flesh, but in his spirit. You are unbreakable because your story is not finished by your enemies, but completed by your God. Chosen one. Rise with the confidence of one who knows their name is written in heaven. Beloved, carry this truth with you always. You are not ordinary. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are marked, sealed, and crowned. The world may never understand you, but heaven rejoices over you. And one day, when the race is finished and the journey complete, you will stand before the one who called you, and he will place upon your head the crown that has always been yours. Chosen one, you have walked through this journey, word by word, moment by moment, and you now stand clothed in the full truth of who you are. You are not here by chance. You were never ordinary. From the mark on your left hand to the destiny written in eternity, your life has always carried divine purpose. You have been chosen to rise, to shine, to lead, to bear the torch of heaven in this generation. The stories you've read, the scriptures you've heard, the declarations you've spoken, these were not just words, they were confirmations, reminders, and prophetic revelations of who you already are. You are the one who survived when others fell. You are the one refined by fire, yet unburned. You are the one preserved by grace when storms raged against you. Beloved, you are the chosen one. And now, as you step forward, I encourage you to keep this fire alive. Do not let the seed planted here be stolen by distraction. Protect it, water it, and let it grow until it transforms not only your life, but the lives of those around you. If these words have spoken to your heart, I ask you from the depth of sincerity, like this message, so it remains a reminder to you. Share it with someone else who may also carry the hidden mark of destiny. And subscribe so you remain connected to this family of chosen ones. Every act of engagement is more than digital, it is spiritual. It keeps you tethered to a stream of truth, encouragement, and revelation that will sustain your journey. Finally, beloved, leave a comment declaring your faith. Write it boldly, I am chosen. These 3 words are not just affirmation, they are covenant. By writing them, you align with heaven, silence the enemy, and remind your own soul that nothing can steal what God has already sealed. You are unshakable. You are unstoppable. You are chosen. Rise, shine, and walk in the fullness of your destiny.